our Teacher of the Year. So could we have Dan Mattar? And Dan, you have quite the following that's joined us, so come on over. Dan joined us about 6 or 7 years ago. Coming from a district in northern Michigan. And Dan came in with a really fantastic model, about what he believes for instruction and working with students. And I always get a little emotional, so Dan's family, that just happens. Many of you know that Dan is working toward his admin license, and he's been doing a lot of additional work and duties and responsibilities with enthusiasm and gusto, but that's not why he got this award. If you've ever been able to watch Dan teach, Dan's classroom is compassion for kids, and it's about ensuring every student has what they need to be successful. So for example, Dan has a social contract within his classroom, and it is the most lived and breathed document within there. The students look at it in the morning, they talk about it, they address how well they did at the end of the day, and then the students set a goal for the next morning. If you haven't seen the affirmations that Dan has cultivated within his classroom of students recognizing other students, if you haven't seen that goal setting that Dan can do with individual students, and his students work so hard for him because he's worked so hard for them. So although Dan is on an admin path, and many of you know that, he's been picking up extra hours and extra duties within the building and extra duties within the district, it is because of your teaching that you are being recognized as the Paint Creek Elementary Teacher of the Year. With that, you may have noticed our sign. So Dan has been selected as the Lake Orion Teacher of the Year and is going to Oakland schools to compete. Share about Dan, something he's done with kids during the school year, after school with tutoring kids, working in the summer in our SPLAT program. So thank you, Dan, for everything, and we're excited for the Oakland County ceremony to see how far you go with that.
I would be nowhere without you guys, so thank you to you all.
Awesome.
You're the best. I was very surprised. I didn't think I was going to win this honor with all the fabulous people I work with. I'm glad Lake Orion gives this award to all of the teachers. It shows how much work we do put in. I don't think the public sees all of the behind the scenes work.
In terms of your students and everything, what do you think their reaction is going to be when you have this banner in your classroom?
They're going to go very wild.
Yeah.
This crew, especially.